This is show 168. Am I correct on the Yeah Come On Show podcast? One Brett Barney.
Sure, why not? Who
All right,
knows anyways? Is anyone really counting?
Yes, I count. We should count. Or is it 169? I was hoping. Yeah, come on.
No, I looked this up earlier. Why? Okay, this is what's wrong with podcasting in the morning.
All right, I know. By the way, this is our PJ show. This is what we wore to bed. We have bed
168.
168. All right, we're spot on. This is show 168. I'm your host, Southside Steve. That's my co-host, Brett Barney. And missing in action is our co-host, one Evan Brando, that I understand that you two ran into each other last night having dinner.
We did. And actually, so he pulled the classiest. Oh, look at this son of a bitch. He's coming in right now.
All right.
Hey, Evan, we're already rolling. I don't know, but I'll tell this story real quick. So
all right, are you going to use the words that you told me off air?
Oh, yeah. I have no issue saying that. I have pictures of it, but my wife hasn't sent them to me, and she's about to drive to work, so I won't get them. But maybe we can throw them in. Who knows? Yeah. So everybody, I don't know if you've been to Taqueria del Sol. There's several locations all over the city. You got Decatur, you got Howell Mill, you got Chambly, there's I think 4 or 5 of them around Atlanta. So I go get in line to get tacos, and I was at a buddy's house meeting his kid for the first time. Then all of a sudden, this arm comes like around the back by my neck, hugging me, and it said, he goes, "Hi, my name is Mitchell, and I want to fuck you," or something like that, or like, "Hey, my name is Mitchell. Do you want to touch my dick?"
All right,
Evan, we're already rolling, by the way.
Evan, this show is having a hard out because it's my son's birthday. It's Parker's 3rd birthday, and I just filmed it. I should send you some videos to show. This kid just got the ultimate work table. This kid just got because he loves tools, and he got a set of lefty golf clubs. Oh, he's killing me.
Well,
it's a lefty.
Evan asked me something weird like that, like something about wanting to have sex with me or something, and we can't hear you, by the way.
It was a Step Brothers quote. It was, "Hey, my name is Mitch. Do you want to suck my dick for money?"
Oh, that was it. See, I told you I was close.
You're not. No, you're not. You made it sound so much worse. And I was getting ready.
Him asking me if I want to suck his dick for money is.
But I still did not get an answer to that, by the way.
All right, answer him.
Okay, well, first off, he pulled the classiest move ever. So I'm sitting there eating dinner with my wife. He's with his girlfriend for the first time I've ever met her. And how long have we known each other, Evan? Like 10 years?
Going on, yeah.
Good Lord. I've met his girlfriend multiple times.
Yeah.
She's even strapped me up with microphones.
Never met her. I've always said she was fake. But Evan pulls the classy move. He sees that my drink is empty. And he, I guess not knowing that I'd already ordered a second one, goes and orders one and brings it to me.
As I bring it, I'm like, oh, that's a full drink. Okay.
Well, I got to tell you, Brett, I'm amazed that you're on. We saw last week you can't handle your liquor.
That's why I didn't accept this drink. I sent it back.
I'm working with a guy that a nice bed head on you. I've already shown my bed head, and Brett showed his. We're all like waking up. This is what we look like when we wake up. So girls, this is what you could wake up with if the 3 of us weren't taken. Or dudes, this is what you could wake up with if the 3 of us weren't heterosexual.
Well,
maybe I'd say 2.5 on this show. I'm not going to let you know which half I think is going the other way, but we know. We know. It's okay. Okay. Hug, Evan.
Dude, they're lucky I brushed my teeth. That's about all I got in this morning.
And I'm showing the whole world that I'm not a big boy, that I have creamer with my coffee. Yeah, so you guys are waking up with your women in a state of undress. I'm waking up with kids having to get downstairs and film my 3-year-old. And that's what's so funny. Southside Steve, the most horrible person, waking up with a stranger almost on a daily basis, is now got kids. And what I can't wait to talk about is a 3-year-old getting lefty golf clubs. And you guys are talking about male sex at a restaurant last night. The world has
Okay,
flipped.
First off, blowjobs are not male sex. Blowjobs aren't sex.
Yeah, it's just a buddy doing a favor.
Okay, how's it going, Clinton?
Blowjobs aren't sex, are they?
Yes, they are. Hey, if you
hang on,
maybe in your generation, not in ours.
Because if you're like, I lost my virginity, boys. Got a blowjob.
Exactly.
Like, right, you'd be like, that does not count, my man.
No, like,
Here's
does
why.
anal count?
Well,
No,
it
that's
doesn't
God's
get,
loophole.
here's the deal. It doesn't get anybody
It's
pregnant.
leather
I
Cheerio.
can't tell you how many girls I was around in the single days. They go, well, I just have anal sex. I just can't take a chance on getting pregnant. I'm like,
Yeah, was that bigger back in your day? Because I feel like nowadays, it's not a thing. But
it was then. And when I say then, I'm going to go 2001 to 2010, right in
Yeah.
that time frame. But sex, here's why it is sex. Because if either one of you got a BJ from anybody else, would that be cheating?
Oh, good. All right, that's a fair point.
Now, if I get a BJ from somebody, does that mean that, according to the Catholic faith, that I've gotten a BJ from everybody who they've given a BJ to?
Yeah, that's a transit property.
As a Catholic, I would tell you yes. Yes.
Oh, get out of here.
Yes. You're a horrible person. I can't believe we've started this morning and we're calling this the pajama show because I don't know about y'all. I
think I wrote it PJs and BJs.
You did, because that's what we're talking about. I want everybody to know that Southside Steve, your host, is bringing the clean in for once. I'm talking pajamas, coffee, and kids. These two morons are talking BJs and dropping sex stuff, and I'm like, good God, I hope the kids aren't listening to this podcast.
Happy Father's Day.
And it's Father's Day, and you're doing this. And
oh, dude, how crappy is that for you? Your son's birthday just took the one Hallmark holiday you got this year.
Yeah.
What a selfish little son of a bitch.
And now you're calling my wife a bitch.
No, your son.
He's a son of.
Well, I mean,
have you broken it down? Do you know what just came out of your mouth? You're the writer on the show. You just said son of a B. That makes my wife a B. And by the way, she is kind of behaving that way today. I'm a little upset with her because I'm trying to get on the road and go on vacation. We're going to Amelia Island. It's a free stay. The dude I just started working with on the radio, Jeff Cole, he has a condo in Verdena Beach because his mom lives down there. And they're like, 20 years we might move down here. And they don't rent it out. It's just family. So they're down there yesterday. They're on a cruise ship now. And he's like, you can have the place. It's empty for 6 days. I'm like, booyah. I'm on my way. Today, their son. My wife's like, well, it's Parker's birthday. So we're going to a birthday party early. Then we're going over to my in-laws. And I'm watching the time tick. She goes, we'll get on the road tomorrow. I'm like, Monday? Get on the road Monday? I want beach time. Plus, I just looked up the weather and I posted this on my Instagram. Thunder showers all week long. Yay. I'm still going.
Now, Mother Nature, that's a real bitch.
Yeah.
That you can say. You can say the other two because I don't get offended by anything.
Dude, Mother Nature's like the best and the worst all at the same time.
So wait, are you guys not doing anything for Father's Day then?
Nothing. Nothing. I mean, we're going over to the in-laws to celebrate Father's Day. I don't get a gift. Here's my gift to myself. My Rolex that I spent $4,300 on in 2004.
Oh, okay.
Walked in by my Richie Rich girlfriend at the time because we're in Las Vegas and I'd won a little bit of money, but not this kind of money.
Yeah.
Now I hear this crazy thing's worth like $15,000. It's the only investment that I've ever made money on. Lost Vegas on crypto. I lose all the time. This is the only investment I've ever made.
I didn't know Rolexes were like part of the reason to buy a Rolex is that they appreciate in value.
I didn't. Yeah. It just happened. I've got a golden tee I spent $8,500 on that is worth $600. So
yeah. They do the like small ones now.
Yeah, I know you win some, lose a lot. but I'll tell you that I'm looking at my watch and it's running. It's slow and then it stops and then I'm winding it and the second hand fell off. How is that even possible?
Yeah. So hey, how many X's does the Rolex have?
Yeah. So
is it one of these ones that goes like this with the second?
No, it's the real one. It's smooth.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100. I'm looking at it. It's smooth. But I get it back to the tune of $1,100 worth of work, and my wife goes, "Yep, that was your Father's Day." I'm like, "No gift for me."
Yeah. Oh.
No.
Yeah, but even like a donuts in bed or something, or
no, she got donuts for the kids. Nothing for me. And matter of fact, when I told her I had to come downstairs and do this podcast, it's like tension immediately. I'm like, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be in and out.
It's never 30 minutes with y'all. You go an hour. You go an hour and 15.
That's why we have a hard out tonight. All right.
Hard out
today.
Yeah.
Whenever you're listening, this afternoon, this morning.
This is whenever you're watching it. It doesn't matter. This is 9:45 in the a.m., which is as early as I could get these.
8:45.
8:45.
Not even.
Somebody did not
yet.
fix your watch properly.
You know, I'm on Alabama time, and you're on a Brett. I'm on
7:45 there.
Well, here's the deal. It's now time. We're halfway through this podcast, and let me tell you, we're catching crap from a lot of people for not putting out podcasts. Who do we blame? All three of us?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I would definitely say all three of us get blamed on that one.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Steve, you and I are getting back to the workforce, so it is what it is.
Yeah, and Brett is who's been working the whole time, not feeling any pain, is drinking.
Yeah.
I have to celebrate the small victories, and there's a small victory every day.
And let me tell you, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Brett, your testicles are the size of BBs. You have no testicles. I would have told you, put that show out. The reason we were not on YouTube, the reason you didn't see our faces is because you literally saw in an hour, and you saw it, Evan. Brett's face just went from attentive to nowhere land.
Yeah. There was nothing behind those eyes.
And he's in radio, and he goes, Steve, we can't put this out. I'm currently trying to get another job, and if somebody saw this, this could hurt my career. I'm like, you just said butt fuck on the podcast. That doesn't hurt your career? Seriously? You talk about, is it sex or not? That doesn't hurt your career, but seeing you drunk does? Answer the question.
I was definitely texting the groups being like, yo, don't say on the show I'm trying to get a new job, because I'm not. Like, if any of my coworkers hear that, but I was getting asked to come fill in on a show, and I was like, let me feel this out.
Hey, you know what? Let's scare them, Brett. You know what? When you're sober, you're on top of things. Let me tell you.
I am not at all trying to leave the company I work for. Well, I'm actually, once I get off of this, I have to go to work. So, well,
let's scare them. Let's scare them a little bit. You want to keep Brett?
Are you trying to fight to be my agent and I'll be your agent, and we can just be assholes to the other person's employer?
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Brett is this close to walking on you. He's interviewing. You better pay him more if you want to lock him in. There you go, Brett. I negotiated your next contract.
Oh, there it is.
I'm thinking, yeah, you're going to give me a 10% raise so you can take 9 of it.
That sounds like a 1% raise to me, baby.
No, I'm not that guy.
Hair color ain't cheap, son.
Thank you. Look at this, man. She went, and my neighbor did the worst thing he could to me. He's like, in the sun, it looks kind of red. I'm like, my hair girl needs to get it down. I'm like, chick, look, I like dark.
You are throwing some ginger vibes.
If it's red, I come from a mother with red hair. I can't handle it. The last thing I wanted was red hair, although I'm half Irish. But the hair's colored. The gray's gone. I'm getting ripped like crazy, by dudes. Man, grow up. Man, are you a chick? Man. And I'm like, nobody gets on Brad Pitt's ass for coloring his hair.
That's true.
Tom Cruise. They're older than I am.
And they take steroids.
Thank you. By the way, you never answer my question. If you're going to talk nasty, why is it bad to see you drunk? Is that just a no for you?
No, I just want to see I wanted to feel this situation out, because
all right.
I don't know. It got put out though.
Fair enough.
Got us back on our Monday schedule.
All right. Well,
this will be out tomorrow.
Thank you.
Wait, are you off air all week?
Yep.
Oh.
So what we've done, here's what I was able to do in 1 month, because I'm that damn good, put together 1 week of best ofs. Hello. Funny. Tomorrow on my Fox FM. And again, if one more person asks me, every radio signal stops. Rock 100.5 had a horrible signal, man.
It did.
You couldn't hear us in Cartersville. You couldn't hear me in Loganville. We have an app. The second it runs out, or screw what radio station I'm on, listen to the app, My Fox FM. You got me crystal clear anywhere in the country. So that's what we're pushing. But a lot of people work and live in the same city, and we have a signal. I mean, I'm on 15 channels, but Macon loves it. Warner Robins loves it. Columbus, everybody in Atlanta that drives outside of 285 wants to call me and say, I just lost your station, man. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I have a huge announcement come July 1st that I can't announce yet, because somewhere in my contract, there's a miscommunication on whether I had a 3-month or a 6-month non-compete, but
Oh.
I will be working for another station as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is it one that like I assume it's in Atlanta? Can you say that?
It's in Atlanta, and it's another independent station because
Cool.
corporate stations won't allow you to work for other corporate stations.
Gotcha.
But the independents, when your two owners of the stations like each other and like me and see a use for me,
Huh.
deals have been worked out. So
That's cool.
yeah, so that'll be happening. And I'm glad, I know you know what I'm talking about. I assume Brett does, but I'm not trying to be Brett Barney and have 4 radio jobs.
Yeah.
2's enough. And right now, let me hit commercials, and we're coming back in
Let's do it.
moments with what Evan Brando's doing for a living.
Oh yeah.
Sponsored by oxygenfinancial.com. If you're looking to invest with those guys. I'm telling you, Ted Jenkins, whoa, circle285.com. They're investing with me on my Fox FM, and that's where you get your insurance. Let me tell you, get a quote today. Save money. Bills are doing nothing but going up, and I hear insurance is going up too. So now there is a need for a company like circle285.com, which will get you the lowest rates. Ridgeline Counseling, we love Dr. David Markwell. You can go get a hold of him, and he has a new location. Brett, did you ever find that out? Because I assume you're the only one that's seeking professional help on the show.
I know I saw it on his Facebook page. We discussed this in last week's show that it looked like he had moved buildings, but he's still staying in Marietta.
He's still in Marietta.
Yes.
So that's Ridgeline Counseling. And what do they need to go to? I'm asking, I'm putting you on the spot.
MarkwellTherapy.com.
MarkwellTherapy.com. Legends, yeah, come on, bourbon whiskey. God knows I'm drinking enough of that lately. I think I have issues. And there you have it. A big cheers to show 168 of the Yeah Come On podcast. Now we're back to our co-host. As 2 of us have been taking unemployment. Did you get all 14 weeks in?
I did not get all 14 weeks in.
I didn't either. I thought I did. I fell short.
Me too. Yeah.
Damn.
No, I was short by I'm gonna be short by because I start work next week. So I'm gonna be short by I think 2 or 3 weeks.
That's where I was at, 2 weeks short.
Yeah.
God, we left some money on the table.
I know. Bummer.
Cheers to the state of Georgia. We're only trying to help.
Amen.
Amen. So what are you doing for a living now? Brett is interviewing along with having 3 jobs. What are you doing, Evan?
Yeah, so I'm working on another marketing agency that works with like a lot of like digital gaming and stuff, as well as lotteries and things like that. So I'll be working with primarily the Georgia Lottery to do advertising for them.
Are you allowed to win when you're an employee?
I don't think so.
Oh no, they want your chance at being a millionaire.
I know. Well, now I'm on the inside though, so I can help everybody else out.
Let me tell you, I have got to get away from that app.
I shouldn't say that. That's a joke. I want just for all legal purposes, that is a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
I know you know that, but just in case anyone's scrubbing through this.
See, both of y'all are just holding on tight. You're worried. That's why the guy I work for, I can say anything.
Yeah. Well, I haven't started work yet, right? So I'm sure they seem like a really cool company.
By the way,
I can't afford to get let go and get no severance. I mean, come on now.
I know, to this day. Thanks, Cumulus. Thank you. No severance. Gave you 14 years. Thank you. Good God. Those people. And it's like, well, even my agent's like, they should. Most people are going to think you are getting it. He goes, but they don't have to. And I'm like, well, they didn't. There you go. Everybody's like, you need to call the CEO. My agent's like, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. I'm like, but I got screwed, man. But that's what I'm loving, this breakfast podcast. This is Rockstar. I'm glad that you're starting work. I'm going to get a week off. But listen to what we're doing. Brett, can you plug anything that you're doing? Is there anything you can mention where people can hear you or know that you've worked on a project? This might as well.
Yeah, I'll turn on 680 or 93.7 today, which will, by the time this drops, will be yesterday. You completely missed it. I'll be producing with the Braves. So I'll be heading over there. You'll hear them go, and thanks to the guys behind the booth, Cullen Madden and Brett Barney.
That's a really good impression. This is like awesome. That's on point.
We just want to thank the guys that you haven't heard from today. They're making us sound great. That would be what Brett Barney. Cheers. And that Colin kid. Yeah, way to go.
Yeah.
It's a lovely Brave Sunday.
Actually,
Hey.
I wonder how packed the stadium is going to be. Like, is it going to be hard to get in?
I don't know.
I
It's
would-
supposed to rain, right?
No, I think.
Evan, don't you say that.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
you
I think
say
it's
that.
Does that keep you there longer? You have to wait.
Yes.
Oh, woo, Evan, bad word.
Ah,
That's
man.
that's like telling a fireman, I hope things go well today. I hope things go good.
Yeah.
That's like telling one of you thespians, good luck on the show.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. I
Yeah.
think. It's
By
like,
the way, Evan, I haven't had a chance to ask you. I saw you in some pictures on the internet dressed up different. I was like, who are those people with wigs? Who's with Evan? What's going on? What is that cosplay? What am I
that is cosplay. You got it. Yeah, I went to a MomoCon and that was crazy. It's normally like a smaller thing. But I was out till like 5 a.m. most nights, which those nerds know how to party, man.
That's what I hear. Now they also like to have a lot of sex. Is your girlfriend a part of this cosplay, or are you out there on your own?
Yeah, she was part of it.
All right, so therefore you don't get out of line.
No.
Where's Evan? He's on the 12th floor with some chick that calls herself Aphrodite.
She's dressed like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Was that who? That's great. I know who that is because my kid loves Sonic. I'm like,
Oh, nice.
he's wearing upstairs in Sonic pajamas right now.
Very cool. Raising him right.
And he's playing Sonic on my PlayStation 3. And he's like, Daddy, how come I said, because it's a 3 and your mother won't let me buy you a 5. Because Daddy was unemployed and didn't get severance. Thank you, Brett Barney, for pointing that out.
You're depriving PS5s from Steve's kids.
If if you've got to use PS5 that you're tired of, make Southside a deal. I'm here for you, baby. I'll give you a 96 Rock jacket for that.
I need a PS5 still too. So
is it a 6 now or 5?
No, 5. 5 is the one that's going on right now.
All right, thank God.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, it's been fun. So we've got to everybody has to raise your happy hand, the hand that you attack yourself with. Mine's my right. I don't know about you guys. Brett uses both.
I think I'm a southpaw.
All right. Brett, raise both. I don't care if that's what you use. I think
I like the backs of them more.
All right,
You
well,
just
hold
like
up. Repeat after me. Hold your hands up. I swear as a loyal broadcaster.
I swear as a loyal broadcaster.
Wait, we have to repeat the whole thing? I
Yeah.
swear as loyal broadcaster. Keep going.
On the Come On podcast.
On the Yakimon podcast.
That I will not miss a week regardless of what crap is going on in my life.
That I will not miss a week regardless of what crap is going on in my life.
What's happening in my life.
Pending.
That's not nice. Fix that.
I mean, you lose like a family member, you got to go put your dog down. I'm not going to be on the fucking podcast.
No, you know what you do? You do a show before you go to the funeral. You do one on the way. You do it.
Dressed in black.
Okay, fair enough.
A somber Yakimon show.
All right, to our audience, to our loyal audience, I apologize.
And to our loyal audience,
audience,
Steve apologizes.
Steve apologizes.
All right, I'm this is what I'm working with.
You can't take anything serious.
Hey, you want to hear something weird? I'm gonna dedicate this show. We're gonna still leave the title.
I think I can out weird you. I just got a really strange text.
You did?
Yeah.
We'll see all right. Do you have one? Because I'm gonna give you my text, and we'll see if yours weird.
Ooh.
Whose is weirder? Evan, you're the judge.
All right.
I've got a guy, and this is kind of somber. I'm not poking fun, but I've got a guy that I went to high school with, his brother, Alan, and he was his younger brother, Ron, by 3 years younger. So when we were in the 10th grade, he was in the 8th. We were 8th through 12th. And this kid was always crazy. His mother was the secretary for the principal in the front office, very put together, single parent raising 2 boys, a walking distance to the school. So we'd go over there and hang out. And he was hitting me up. He would show up at things on the South Side. He's always lived on the South Side. So if I'm at Terra Boulevard Hooters doing a bikini contest 10 years ago, he's there. Hey, man, what's going on? No. And he was always say hi. 5 days ago, he's hitting me up for a bottle of Come On. He's like, hey, man, things are a little tight. I can't find it. Can you send me a bottle? And I hadn't answered him back. And then he goes, oh, by the way, do you have any like cool sweet drinks? My wife likes this, and this. Does it mix well with that? Still haven't answered him back. Then I saw his phone calling me, and he was hitting me up yesterday at weird times. Finally, I called back when the time was right, and it was his daughter, and she was tearing up. She said he had just died. Kind of weird.
Mm.
And he's asking me and talking to me, and he had a heart attack. And I was like, oh God, he's gone. She goes, yeah, I was just calling you to let him know. I said, yeah, your dad's been texting me over the past couple of days. She goes, yeah, he wanted some bourbon. She goes, but he passed away. And now I'm like, damn it. Why couldn't I had a conversation with the dude?
Yeah.
So there you go. That's my weird story. And I was finding that out last night. I was like, well, that's a rug pull. So
Yeah.
to Ron Allen, cheers to you. I hope you're looking down, you party man. Cheers. So there you go. What's yours?
Hey, you gonna try bourbon? I just got a text from the Democratic Party of Georgia asking if I'd be interested in running for local office.
And
I fired out in a group. I've got a ton of friends that said they'd support my campaign if I run as a Democrat.
Do it.
This sounds like a fantasy football punishment.
No. I call it pulling a Biden. Say you're going to cross over. Say you're going to make things right. And then the day you get in, go strictly right on them. Go totally Republican, just like Biden did. He's like, I'm going to cross.
Even my wife's telling me I should do it. She thinks it'd be hilarious.
Do it. Because, Biden said he was going to unite us. And then day one, he's in that office just laughing and he's taking a hard left. There was no uniting. So
Brett, I'll make you a deal. You run
Will you be my campaign manager?
No, I'll run conservative. I'll be the other side.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is perfect. Y'all are swapping. I love it. Evan, I can't wait to see you fake a conservative ship.
Oh my God, this would be the greatest bit of all time.
And
Brent, I have to clip this one. This would be
yes.
funny.
All right, y'all got to do it. Y'all got to run for office. I love it. Make it so.
Speaking of political stuff, I do have a couple finish me off. If you guys want to hit this real quick because I know Steve's got to go. All right, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz weaves a bizarre scenario about Biden where he blanks. Ted Cruz weaves a bizarre scenario about Joe Biden where he blanks.
Ted Cruz weaves a bizarre scenario about Biden where he
is a puppet for Obama.
I was gonna go totally a different direction. Loves crane machine game.
No one's getting this one. Murders children while listening to Pat Benatar.
I swear to God, if I got that, we would never go on it.
I would have
dropped.
I would have been like, end podcast, save recording, bye. Like that was your Father's Day gift. All right, hundreds of
just like
church.
Just like Love is a Battlefield. He's just like,
no, I got Shadows in the Night.
That's good too.
Yeah.
Hundreds attend church service generated by.
Sorry, what?
Hundreds attend church service generated by
AI.
Robot.
AI pastor.
That is it. Yeah, it's Chat GPT. So
AI. We both got it. Got it.
Live Golf's Bryson DeChambeau suggests 9/11 families should forgive Saudi Arabia because
war is hell.
It's been a while.
Live Golf's Bryson DeChambeau suggests 9/11 families should forgive Saudi Arabia because nobody's perfect.
Ooh, bad answer.
That is not.
Wow.
That's not a good look.
I will never forget. Except I think I'm probably one of the bigger September 11th. I still watch coverage on it. I watched something on my phone yesterday. A guy was on the phone right when it fell. Horrible.
Nobody's perfect. That's
you don't
like
say that.
Implying 9/11 was an oopsie.
Yeah. By the way, that decision was made by like 6 dudes with beards in a hut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muppet.